Hey everybody, welcome back to Faraday Research. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, bottom right hand corner. Also, I got the link in the description for all my PayPal donations, Patreon, everything's there. I got another donation in today. It came from a friend of mine from the US again, Stuart. He sent me this massive Toroid coil, and he wants me to work on the Don Smith generator with this. So he decided to send this to me so I can continue my development of it. It's 6.5 inch diameter, and I got to check out all the winding combinations that I got there. So this thing will put out a massive amount of power. So yeah, there'll be some videos coming up. I'll be doing some testing with this tonight. Hopefully I don't fry myself. So yeah, again, when you got people out there, taking their shirts off their back to help you out, how can you thank these people enough for it? Like, all I can say is thank you with the greatest gratitude for sending stuff like this to me. Like, this thing was probably, I don't know how much this thing's worth, but irregardless, it's just absolutely amazing. Beautiful, beautiful toroid coil. Next video, I'll be talking more about this, what the advantages are of a toroid coil versus another type of coil. That'll be in the next video. The other thing too is I need support, not only in donations like this, but sending me just like, say, $1 to my PayPal donate goes a long way. Because as you know, I'm out of work. I want to keep the videos going. I want to keep my research going. And I just need that little extra support. Like, I got over, I think, 1,400 subscribers. If each and every one of them sent me $1, that would help me out like you would not believe. Like, I'm getting some support from the government for being laid off, but not enough to really pay all the bills. And also I got a family to support. So if all I ask is just like $1, if each and every one of you is just a chip in a buck, it would help out my situation immensely. The last thing I want to do is turn my back away from this stuff, and I don't want to do that. I want to keep going. The way this world is right now, it's all messed up. We got problems overseas, and this world is extremely volatile. And if it gets bad enough, and one day those lights go out, are you prepared? Are you ready? Because I'll tell you something, I'm prepared. I know how to build these systems. I'm trying to get this information out to you guys. I'm working on some radically new, new systems with Don Smith and a Gerard Morin device. And there's, so many other ways that you can power your house. And that question I have for you guys out there right now, are you prepared? If the lights go out, are you prepared? So I leave that question for you guys to answer. And I will give you all the information you need. I got the comments below. If you have a question about solar systems, inverters, BSM controllers, toroids, Don Smith, it doesn't matter. You ask me a question, I don't care if it's even related to the video I'm doing. You have questions, I can answer them for you. That's why I have this channel. So when the lights do go out one day, you're going to be prepared. I live where there's snow. I got snow outside. And if the power goes out, do I have power to heat my house? It's survival. And the way this world is going right now, it's going to shit in a handbasket. So I highly recommend you help support me so I can keep this stuff coming out. And, we'll all survive. And that's the whole point of this. We won't have to rely on, Big Brother to keep us alive. We can survive on our own. So, yeah, all I ask is $1 donation or 50 cents, 10 cents. I don't care. If you can donate something to me, it would keep me alive, keep me running, keep me making these videos. I got 2 videos coming up very soon. The first one is incredible. Imagine running a motor generator with the coils. When you draw power off a toroid, or if you draw power off any transformer, it's going to pull a load. And that gives you, like say in a pulse motor, it creates what's called the braking effect, Lenz's law. I found a guy in South America and also on the special message board that you have to get introduced to actually get into, and some of the best guys in the industry of free energy and new age energy devices. They recommended watching this video, and it showed me how to negate Lenz's law by about 98%. Now, if you can get rid of Lenz's law in your motor coil, your prime mover is hardly going to have to push. Because when you start pulling a load off this, your prime mover starts pulling more amps. Or if it's in a motor generator, it creates the braking effect. Well, I know how to make a coil now that will stop that pulling of amperage off the prime mover by 98%. That can be a game changer in an over unity device. Because if you're hardly pulling, say you got a battery running a pulse motor, and you're pulling no amperage off that battery is going to last almost indefinitely. Because if you were to stop running that device, because of the chemistry in the battery, it would actually recover itself. You wouldn't even have to charge the battery again. So if you can negate that pull of the load off a battery that's running your over unity device, you're laughing. This is a complete game changer. And if you can reduce or get rid of Lenz's law, the game changes. And I know how to do it now. So I got to build that device. I'm going to do a schematic up, and I'm going to present that to you guys to teach you how to do it. The detailed stuff, the real detailed stuff about this will be only posted in my Patreon. I will show everybody what it is and how it works. But when it comes down to the real detailed stuff, they'll only be in my Patreon. Now, I've also, from my Bible, I have all my schematics of all my ideas and everything. I'm now posting that in my Patreon. So if you want to see exclusive what's in my head on paper, it's in my Patreon now. So I highly recommend becoming a Patreon, okay? Not only is it going to help me out, but it's going to give you way more detailed information on what I'm making and how to make it. So definitely highly recommend that. I have Patreons right now, and they're happy with it because number one, they're supporting me, and they're also getting some stuff that I have not given out on the regular YouTube channel. So all the real good meaty stuff is on Patreon. So anyways, I don't want to keep this video too long. The second one I'm going to be presenting in the next near future, since I get the parts for it, is going to be the crystal battery. Basically, John Hutchison was developing this, and basically a battery that does not run out of power. It runs. One guy, Laser Saber, he made one, lasted over 2 years, and it's still going. So, you have a battery that never runs out of power. That's very intriguing. That could be something that could run a device in your house indefinitely. So I'll be teaching you guys how to do that. Again, all the detailed stuff will be in Patreon. But anyways, thanks a lot for Stuart. Thanks a lot for Aaron for supporting me and sending me the equipment I need to continue the research and get all the information out to you guys. I'm going to take off here. Have a great day. Any questions, comments below. My links are Patreon, my PayPal, Bitcoin, everything's there. So I leave it up to you guys. If you want me around, I will be around. But I need the support. All right? So have a great day. Cheers. And we'll see everybody soon.